So one of the things that I get asked a lot is, how do I get better at small talk? What can I do? What are some tricks or hacks that you can do to help me? What are some phrases I can say or some scripts I can carry around with me? And I used to sort of follow the same mentality. Come up with an elevator script so that I could tell people what I did in 30 seconds or less. And these things always came across as robotic and scripted. And so when it comes to small talk, let's take a look at what is small talk. What actually is it? What's the purpose of why do we engage in small talk? A lot of people sort of poo-poo small talk, and they think, that's just surface level crap, and I want to have a deep conversation. Well, that's great, but oftentimes if you try to jump in with a deep conversation right away, you're going to scare people off, right? This is why we typically, as humans socializing, start with small talk. What is small talk? Small talk is a way to connect with people. It's a way to make other people feel comfortable around you. And the reason we often have a challenge with small talk is because we're not comfortable. And the reason we're not comfortable is because we're not focused on the person in front of us. We're not focused on making that person feel comfortable. Where are we focused? We're focused on our beating heart. We're focused on the sweat coming down our brow. We're focused on the heat of our blushing. We're focused on, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? We're focused on, oh my God, they're smarter than me. Oh my God, they're so good looking. Oh my God, I want something from them. I want something from them. And so these thoughts swim around in our head and consume us, and make something as what really can be simple, like small talk. It makes it near impossible in those situations, right? So again, what is small talk? It's designed to make two people feel comfortable. You may have such diverting views that you realize in that small talk, this is probably someone that I could continue talking to, but maybe I can look for somebody else. Maybe I can move on. And so small talk is also a way to sort of interview each other, find that common ground. If there's zero common ground, if I walk into a party and I run into somebody that is, into therapy or music, something that I really enjoy, then I'm going to find that common ground fairly quickly. If I run into somebody who's into, I don't know, I can't even think of an example. Really, you can find interest in just about anything anybody is doing. Maybe I find out that they're morally just not on the same wavelength as me. Maybe they're doing something nefarious. Maybe they're into criminal activity. Well, that's something that I probably wouldn't want to, continue. That's probably somebody that I wouldn't want to become closer with or connect with, right? And so it's an interview process. It's a way to find a common ground on a very surface level, but that's all we need to feel more comfortable around each other. And once we feel more comfortable around each other, we open up room for a deeper conversation. We open up room for a conversation around business or anything else, whether you're in a networking event or in a meeting or on the road or with a potential client. Small talk is very valuable. And so if you want to get better at small talk, really forcing yourself to do it is not always the answer. It can help. Putting in the reps can help, but taking your attention off of what's going on in here and putting it on that person and focusing on helping them feel more comfortable, that's a huge step in the right direction. Now, if you really want to change your social anxiety and transcend it and transform it, the most powerful thing you can do is take a look at what's the root cause, what's the underlying cause of this behavior. Now, it's going to be different for everybody. So I'm not saying that you had one experience in childhood or you were abused or you had trauma. It's always different, and it's always specific for each individual. But if you're open to taking a look at the subconscious beliefs and ideas and patterns of thought that are the cause, the root cause of this trigger behavior, that is powerful change.